To create a cake of any type, we must first open the effect editor via Tools, Fireworks Editor. A window will appear in which we select New Empty to have full flexibility. Let's take care of the simplest type first, the eye-shaped cake. Via Add Component, we add a cake. Now we see the configurations for our cake. We now have two options. First, we create the desired effects directly in our cake. To do this, we simply add a shell or a mine in the root system. The second option is to choose from our already existing effects. To do this, we select Add Existing and then select the desired effect from our effect library. You can see that the effect will be implemented directly at the top. Here we can even make changes that will only change the effect in the new cake but not the already existing effect. Now let's take a look at the settings of the cake. At the top we can take care of the order of the selected effects in the cake and change their number. I always add mine and the shell alternately. With the slider interval, we can determine the time between the individual shots. Here I select a medium fast shot sequence of 1200 milliseconds. In the lower area, I can now determine how inaccurately the individual shots are fired within a cake and how differently several copies of the same type burn. We have now created an eye-shaped cake, which we can simply save via Save and use in the show editor. To create an S-shaped cake, we repeat these steps of the I-shaped cake. For the sake of simplicity, I start directly with an effect from the last cake. I add this 25 times and reduce the interval to create a relatively fast cake. Now we use the shape options in the editor. In the drop-down menu, we select Z-shape. To create a 5x5 S-shaped cake, we need to select 5 shots per sweep. The rule here is, for a uniform image, always select one less shot per sweep than is actually available in the row. For example, 10 shots in a row equals 9 shots per sweep. Via Start Angle, we can now select which angle the fan should have. I choose 30 degrees here. That's it. We have created an S-shaped cake and can save it again. Now we take care of the last cake type, the Z-shaped type. Typically, there is a short pause between each row, unlike the S-shaped type. Again, we create a 5x5 cake with the same effects. To generate the pause, however, we first add a Bengal flame. We choose burn duration 0 and color invisible. This serves as a workaround for a break. We can also rename our Bengal flames directly for clarity. We now have to work with the parts of the cake editor. In the first part, we select the effect 5 times. In addition, we insert our pause afterwards. Here we change the interval. We increase the interval to 2000 milliseconds. We click on the arrow in the upper right corner to add a new part. Here we choose exactly the same effects with the same settings as for the first part. To get the Viper effect, we now adjust our start angle. This time we start at minus 30 degrees. Let's have a look at the intermediate result. Very good. We add 3 more parts using the same principle, always with alternating start angles. Done. we can save our cake again and use it in the show.